The clouds are gray, and Danny's gay.
That's a fact.
Horses say hey and nay. Depressing podcast.
Today,
Sadness is an element that you feel during the day, and sometimes you say that today sucks many dicks. But let me tell you, today you're gonna get your fix.
you're gonna get laid. That was right.
Nah, what? I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Get your fix of A and D, because it's time to go party.
Get your finger out my butthole.
Yeah.
Get your finger out my butthole.
Stick my tongue in there instead. Everyone's alive and dead. Time goes by, seconds by noon. Everybody is a dude. Yo,
One's gonna die someday.
everybody's gonna live every day.
Just go get a scoop.
There's a fucking fly in here. I wanna kill him, bitch, motherfucker. Where's the fly swatter? I need to kill this motherfucker. 'Cause I'm gonna kill him with my foot and my teeth. I'm gonna bite into his neck and watch him go wreath.
Take your finger out my butthole.
Well,
That was brought to you by Take Your Finger Out My Butthole.
no, I thought it was brought to you by OWFM.
Oh yeah, true. Forgot about that.
OWFM.
Oh wow, fuck me.
If you want to buy a shirt and you're not sure what shirt you want to buy, maybe consider buying Danny's shirt, because why the fuck not, right?
If you're ever in those positions where you're just like, oh well, fuck me, you know, why say it when you can show it?
Right? And also, shirts don't matter, so just buy anyone. Like Danny's.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
Sure, still.
It's a shirt. Just wear it. I don't care. We're feeling lively, aren't we?
Today's a really sad day, I guess.
No, it's not too bad.
It's so
I mean,
cloudy, and it makes. I don't know. I feel like weather affects the mood you're in.
well, I feel like I work differently, even though scientifically it doesn't make any sense. When it rains, I get sad. When you're supposed to get happy.
Really?
When it's sunny out, I get really sad because I fucking hate heat and brightness. Like, it's just too goddamn much. Like, the summer is just not my season. I feel like if I started listening to these podcasts, I would see my mood just slowly, like, go down into a fucking toilet. And, like, once winter starts, like, once it starts getting cold again, you're gonna see, I'm gonna shoot fucking straight up and be like, hell yeah.
Let's get
snow?
this shit done.
Yes.
He was like, I had to travel like 3 hours to get to your home today, Antonio.
You didn't have to travel 3 hours.
Now I'm saying like in the snow, when it's gonna snow. I was like,
Oh, no, it's not that bad.
sometimes it gets pretty bad.
No, it's not that bad. Especially not over here. And on Lawrence, they always fucking get the roads
Oh,
clear.
where I live, they don't fucking care about us.
Ah, nice.
They're just like, fuck you. Like,
All I
hope
wanna
you
say
can get
is that
home.
they don't really care about us.
pretty much.
That's a sick song.
He doesn't care about my people.
Yo, the city, England is my city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, dog.
You know England?
Yeah.
It's my city.
Yeah.
Isn't that like the meme?
England is my city.
Or was yeah.
From what meme?
The dude who what's his name? Logan Paul?
Logan Paul. I don't watch Logan Paul.
I don't watch him either. I just know that he was like, England is my city in like one of his songs, and everybody was like, wow, fuck that. I saw this video yesterday of this girl going, so, what do you do? And he's like, I'm an astrophysicist. And she's like, oh, I'm a Gemini.
Wait, Logan Paul said that to her, and the girl replied though. Or is it just a random video?
No, it's just a random video. It wasn't Logan Paul.
Because I was like, what the fuck? How did that?
So funny. Like, I was watching the Joel McHale show with Joel McHale, and it's basically just a mashup of a bunch of different reality TV show like fuck ups. Like, there's so many versions of the Jersey Shore, and there's so many shows.
Yeah,
that start...
bro. There's a fucking British one.
Yeah, Jersey Shore.
Yeah. Oi. Wait, no. Is that how it is?
That's New Zealand.
Dude, there's. Oi. Did you fuck Snooki? I don't know. I'm trying to do an accent. I'm not good at those type of accents.
You fucking stupid bitch. You fuck Snooki.
I don't think they have a Snooki. Like, they probably have, like, each place has, like, the original character. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But versions of the original character. There's a Snooki in there. Her name's probably, like, Snooshi or some shit like that.
Yeah, Snooshi and Potty B.
Potty B.
No, it's just Carly B.
Carly B. Party D with Polly D, because his name's D.
Polly D.
There's a guy there. He's like Polly E, Polly C.
Wait, Polly D or Dolly P?
Dolly P.
Oh shit! Wait,
what?
Is he the Dalai Lama?
Maybe.
Dolly P.
Dude, what about the situation guy? Not the guy who like used to take off his fucking shirt. He was like, "There's a situation in here."
Oh yeah.
He's like, "It's a fucking abs." Maybe the whole time he's like, "There's a situation where I cannot gain weight, guys, or I cannot lose weight. I'm scared of this because I could only stay in this one shape, guys. I think there's a problem." That's why he's like, "There's a situation," but everyone always goes like, "Damn those abs!" And then he gets distracted and he's like, "What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, that I'm dying."
Jersey Shore was a
great
time.
show.
It was a
great
time.
show.
It was definitely a time to be alive.
I'm pretty sure they all have like AIDS from each other, right? Or some they probably got an STD from one of them.
I don't fucking know.
I swear they all fucked each other, even the dudes,
Probably.
right?
I think so.
Pretty sure the dudes. You know what I feel the situation does? I feel like he puts a mirror right in front of him, and when he's fucking a girl, he's like, "Oh, yeah." You ever seen American Psycho?
I always thought, you know, he just goes in front of a mirror and starts jerking off.
That too. He probably just like, "You're the fucking best, yeah." Yeah, who's got the best abs ever?
Oh my god, that reminds me of, do you know, what's his name, Russell Howard?
Sounds familiar.
He's a comedian, and he has like 2 or 3 Netflix specials.
He's like a ginger guy, right?
No, he's not ginger.
Shit. No.
He's blonde or something.
Okay,
Light hair. Whatever. He tells this one joke where this girl asks him, like, how his face looks when he's coming, and he's like, I don't know, I've never fucking jerked off in front of a mirror or like recorded myself or anything. So then he's just like, why don't you tell me? Like, fuck. That was funny.
Yeah, I feel the situation does that.
Yeah, probably. I've never jerked off in front of a mirror, but that's a good question. How do our faces look when we're coming? We'll never know.
Every guy who's listening to this,
jerk off in front of a mirror.
Jerk off in front of a mirror for a scientific purpose, and right when you're about to bust a nut, take a picture of your face only. I don't want to see no dicks.
No, I want to see the dick too.
Okay, maybe a little bit of dick, but of your face, and put hashtag.
If I don't see the balls, then there's a problem. And don't shave either. Don't make yourself look good. I want to see the real you.
All natural.
Natural.
We accept all shapes and sizes.
I don't accept all shapes and sizes, but most of them, yeah.
What should it be a hashtag so we can do? No, hashtag.
Hashtag J off in a mirror.
Hashtag.
J off in glass.
I don't know, that sounds weird. J off?
Yeah.
Why J off?
Jerk off.
Why not just be like, hashtag.
Hashtag J off face.
J off. Hashtag. Hashtag come selfie.
Hashtag come selfie?
Yeah, hashtag come selfie.
Well, that just sounds like a bukkake.
Okay, good, but hashtag.
Hashtag
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Hashtag fuck, man. I don't know.
Hashtag J off for A&D.
Hashtag Jizzy in the facey.
Just post a random video online of you jerking off in front of a mirror, and just hashtag A&D.
Yeah.
Just hashtag us, we'll find you.
Hashtag A&D.
The show.
Hashtag A&D jizz.
Hashtag A&D jizz.
Hashtag A&D jizz.
Yeah, that works. Hashtag A&D jizz.
Alright, guys. Just make sure you hashtag A&D jizz, and we'll see all your faces.
When
we should do a competition.
The sun come out?
Holy shit.
A competition of the funniest face?
Yeah, and we should like give them a fucking three-month Pornhub premium, like you said that.
And not gonna lie, like if you have a crooked dick, that will earn you extra points. I'm just saying.
I just care about the faces. I'm not trying to look dicks. I don't know. You on the other hand, kind of.
Yeah, because I'm gay. I'm like full gay. Remember?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Good point.
Remember how gay I am?
Yeah, you're so
I'm
gay.
like fully homosexual.
He's like touching me right now.
Yeah, I'm actually making out with him right now. I'm making out with his legs. Tasty legs.
Yo, talking about legs. I don't know why. I just thought of it.
Bro, legs are nice.
No, I saw a documentary of a Japanese cannibal.
Oh.
It's Vice. You know how Vice is.
What?
It's really interesting.
Wait, so did he eat the legs? Is that what?
No, he ate the ass.
What made you think of cannibalism?
Oh, I think he also ate the
legs
too.
You think, but we were talking about. You're like, oh yeah, legs. That reminds me of a cannibal who ate someone's ass, and maybe the legs. That wasn't the main point. How the fuck does
the documentary is really good, and the thing is, like, he's still alive and he's free, and like, because he knows what he did was fucked up. Like, I think he went to jail. He even became like I think he's an artist or someone made art out of him and it became really popular. They made like an art story of what the fuck he made. And he brought some chick to his fucking place. I think he shot her. I can't remember what he did. He shot her and he said the whole time he just looked at her and he said the thing that looked the most appealing and delicious was like the ass cheek and like the leg. And he fucking literally said he tried taking a bite out of her butt cheek and he couldn't. So he used this chemical so it could be softer and shit like that. Whole point is it's really fucked up. But that made me think of legs. I don't know. I have a weird mind.
All right.
Yeah, watch that documentary if you get a chance.
I don't think I will.
It's really good.
I watched Destination Wedding last night. Not last night, the other night. I really liked it.
Destination Wedding.
Yeah, it's Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder. And it's basically just a full movie of dialogue, and it explains cynicism, but also with a ray of hope. And I really enjoyed it. If you enjoy Pulp Fiction, but also enjoy the occasional romantic comedy, this is basically a mix of those two. It gave me Eternal Sunshine vibes somewhat, but very little. I don't know how to explain the movie. It was very experimental, I think. It's unique in a way. And, honestly, I turned on the movie thinking I'm down to watch a shitty movie with Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder, but I was proven wrong. It wasn't very shitty. Good. I actually really enjoyed it. I also watched Adventureland. I also really liked that movie.
Oh, the one with
Kristen Stewart.
That movie's really good. I liked it. I enjoyed it very much.
Let's just talk about Kristen Stewart for a second.
Twilight. Okay, don't.
No. Forgetting Twilight, forgetting whatever the fuck. Kristen Stewart, I know she's lesbian, but she is probably the hottest woman.
I don't know.
Ever.
To you.
To me, in my eyes, her wearing a t-shirt and like a really long cute jacket, like a dad jacket that like he gave her when she was little. Yeah, she always wears it with like the super long sleeves. Yeah. God damn
one of those like military kind of green jackets that like are super long. Yeah.
Holy fuck! Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make myself look cute. One sec. Keep talking, Danny.
Yeah, I've seen that movie. That movie's pretty good. Alright, a lot of people might hate me because of this, but I used to be a big Twilight fan. I watched every single movie. I read some of the books. like a bit of the first book.
I can see.
The movie was I don't know. I just watched every fucking movie. I have every movie in CD. Every Twilight movie in fucking CD.
I still haven't seen the last one.
The last one was pretty good. There was a sick ass fight scene.
I haven't seen it. I started watching it with our friend Caitlin. She's been on the show before.
Shout out to Caitlin.
Yeah, we went through the first one and we made ice cream. Yeah, we had like a fun little date thing where she came over here in her pajamas and I wore a onesie.
Vaginas?
Pajamas.
Oh, okay, my bad. The way you pronounced it.
And yeah, we just had like a Twilight making ice cream date and it was cool.
Oh, that's cute. I want that.
Yeah. But anyway, we went through the first one. We watched the second one eventually. I think we actually watched the second one in one day. Like the same day we watched the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we watched the third one, I believe. I can't even fucking remember. But we never got around to the fourth one.
There's more than that.
There's more than 4?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's Twilight, then there's something, and then there's like New Moon, there's Eclipse, and there's just Breaking Dawn Part 1, Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Oh, okay, wait, no,
I
meant like, I meant those two together would be like basically the fourth one. It's like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. There's no fucking point,
Alright,
but they just
there
do
it
it.
is.
I guess like it kind of makes
1, 2,
sense.
3, 4, 5. 5 movies.
Yeah, so
Twilight?
Breaking Dawn is just Part 1 and Part 2. Yeah?
There's
What the fuck are you looking at?
Twilight, New Moon, Twilight Eclipse, Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. I think my least favorite was Breaking Dawn Part 1. That shit was hella boring.
Well,
Eclipse had a pretty dope fight, like some scenes, and then Twilight Saga was pretty dope too. Like, cause I feel like those two had the most action in it.
okay.
There was like those 6 scenes where like they fucking like break the guy's head.
I don't know if that movie's about action or if
I know what
that's
I know
something
it's
that
about.
focuses on.
But I'm saying like those last two those two movies had some pretty dope action scenes.
Danny,
Even though they don't have it.
Danny, do I look cuter with my glasses?
Take them off real quick. Put them on again.
Yeah.
I like you with your glasses more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post a picture on the Andy Instagram, and I want to see. I'm gonna put like
A poll.
no, actually, I don't know how to do a poll on.
You can do it on a story.
See, I tried that, but for some reason it don't work. I'll show you later.
Maybe let me get into the account and I'll do it.
Yeah.
It works for me.
It like no. Like it works whenever I do it on my main account, but for the business account, the A&D account.
Yeah, but send it to me and I could take a photo of you and I could do it so then people could do it. You know what I mean? So it'll work on my phone.
Okay,
You know
maybe.
what I'm trying to say?
All right, sure. Yeah, we'll do
So-
that. So y'all can tell me if I look cuter with or without my glasses. I need a fucking haircut, and I've been telling myself to go, but at this point I feel like I shouldn't go because I'm going to Montreal in like basically 2 weeks now, and I wanted to like have my hair at like perfect level for then. And the only way I can really do that is if I get a haircut right before I leave.
Keep
So-
that point, yeah.
I think I might just do that.
Yeah.
Wow. I had a coffee this morning and I don't feel great.
Why?
I don't do well with coffee. Caffeine and me are like basically laxatives and anyone.
Oh no, bro! Fuck! I heard something about caffeine as a natural laxative.
Yeah, like it not only does it make me shit, but it also kind of like
Fucks up your stomach.
it
right?
feels weird in my stomach and my chest, like the middle part right here, like underneath the ribs, but not deep in the stomach.
That's a bit weird.
Like right here, it feels like it's spinning like the Yu-Gi-Oh card polymerization.
Shit, no.
You know what I'm talking about?
Or maybe when I drink coffee, I think if I drink regular coffee, it doesn't really upset my tummy that much. There's a weird thing. Whenever I drink Tim Hortons fucking French vanilla, it always upsets my fucking stomach so much. I don't know. I love the drink, but that's the one drink that fucks me up really badly. Is that the noise you do when you bust a nut?
Yeah, but that's also the
You
noise.
know how terrifying that'd be if a girl, like the one night stand, I just feel like King Kong, like do do do, fucking hit your chest, like do do do.
Like yeah, you're like in doggy style, like yeah, babe, you gonna come? You gonna come?
For a straight fucking 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Dude, you just fucking the whole time fucking.
she's just fucking like texting her friend. I don't know what the fuck
Dude,
is
this
going
guy's
on right now. Should I
screaming
leave?
right now.
Like he's not responding, and then I finish, and I'm just like,
Dude, she's like
What just
texting.
happened?
I'm scared. Like, what do I do? She's like, just leave. He's
No,
still
no, no, no.
inside of me.
I don't think she's scared. Well, she could just fucking get up, but like,
he's like, he's still inside of me.
just leave. Fucking like, I feel like she wouldn't be scared. Well, a normal person would be, but I feel like it'd be funnier if she wasn't scared. She'd just be like, What do you want me to do right now? Like, I can go wait in the other room.
While you're still doing it.
I can just get my stuff and go. Like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do, but if you could tell me something, it's just like
you just stare at her.
Right.
You have to like fucking like interlock eyes. Your eyes are wide open.
And then all of a sudden she's just like, "Jeez, your lung capacity is quite impressive. Is it weird that I'm finding this really hot?" And then she's just like, "Are you ready for round 2?" And he's just like, yeah.
Get over here.
And then you just start.
The whole time you're just doing the noise.
This is the whole round 2.
Choke you.
You stop fucking breathing.
You're telling her like, choke me.
No, you can't even like speak it probably. You're just like, okay. And he's like, what was the? Did you say Doki? No way. It's like, what are you saying? Toke me? I got a bong and over here, like, and then he's like, and now he's like screaming, but like it gets like slightly quieter because he's like, I'm high.
I feel more relaxed.
Yeah.
I said choke me.
Yeah, sensual. Wow.
I smoked weed for the first time.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
How did you like it?
I didn't like the taste. It tastes weird.
I don't really think of the taste.
I don't know, the first thing that came was like the taste. It literally did not make me feel like anything else. All it did was make me sleepy.
Oh.
Like,
well, yeah, for me, like, whenever I smoke the ganja, which is an activity I feel like a lot of people are,
doing
you know,
nowadays.
no, you at least do it once or twice. I've done it a few more times than once or twice, but, you know, I feel like I always get really into whatever I'm doing. So if I'm sitting down and I'm high, I'll be like, yeah, I'm good with just sitting. And if I'm outside, here's the weirdest thing actually. I can get really high and then go inside and chill and like watch a movie or something and be like, yeah. The second I go back outside and I feel a breeze of wind, instant sober. I'm like, whoa. I'll be high for like an hour inside. An hour, 2 hours, I'll just be chilling. I'll like be eating something. I'll be watching a movie because like, you know, those are like my 2 favorite things to do, right? And all of a sudden, I'll go outside because like I want to throw something out, and a breeze of wind comes and rushes by my face, and I'm just like, whoa,
I'm not high.
I am sober as fuck right now. Like, literally not high at all. Like, there's nothing in my like I just feel super clear, and it just goes away.
So. You're like, I can do a drug test now.
Yeah, honestly, it's not even like me going, oh yeah, like I feel sober. I legitimately get I actually get kind of upset sometimes because like I'm like, wow, I kind of wanted that to last a bit longer. Like I wanted it to last the whole night. Yeah, it's like good, but then I don't know. But literally, whatever I'm doing, I will like if I focus on something, I will feel that so much more when I'm like high. So. When I got my piercing, when I got my piercing, it felt really weird because I was on the floor outside, and yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know about my piercing story?
No, I don't know your piercing
Oh,
story.
you know what?
I thought you got it professionally done.
All right, guys. So I think it's time.
A song?
What?
You make it into a song? That's exciting. That's interesting.
What?
I want to hear this. If you make it into
I'm not making it into a song.
Oh, that'd be good though.
This is the theme song for story time. All right.
Oh, but it'd be cool if you were like, yo, like.
All right, story time.
All right.
The day I got my piercing. Mm-hmm. So basically, it was actually kind of an interesting day. I think I was with Stefan, my buddy, you met him, and yes. Tiago R.
Okay.
And Raymond, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Raymond had to be there. It's Raymond. He was everywhere. Like,
Raymond's a
I
fucking
swear,
shadow.
I haven't hung out with Raymond in a bit, or
Nice.
Tiago, or like anyone in base. Like, I left that group chat because
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I don't know. I just don't feel. I feel like kind of bubbled right now.
You got annoyed of everything in that group chat?
No, I'm not annoyed. I'm just I'm kind of annoyed with some of the things you guys say, and like I felt like I had to like step in sometimes, which I don't like that about myself.
Yeah.
I don't like how I sometimes step in on something, and then immediately after I'm like, that wasn't my place to say anything. I should just let people do whatever. But for some reason, there's a part of me. There's a part of me that's like, no, don't say that about yourself. Stop. Fuck you. Be a better person and stop making everybody else, including myself, feel bad for you. I don't want to feel bad for you. The only person I want to feel bad for is like myself right now, and I don't even want to do that because I'm trying to like be better and stuff. I don't know. I felt like that group chat was a little bit toxic for me.
I was just gonna say that,
But not because of you guys. Mostly just because of
the actions you would make.
Yeah, because of myself. I can't deal with that in a proper way, so I decided, well, you know what, let's just try this out. Let's just leave it and see how I feel now. Maybe it'll be better, whatever. What the fuck was I talking about?
Piercing story.
Yeah, so, Raymond, just, like, last year, past, like, since I've known him, pretty much, he's just been sprinkled around everywhere. Like,
He's like a fucking
I can tell a whole story that he's there, but because he usually doesn't get involved in too much, I could tell a whole story where he is present, but I don't ever mention him because he's just there. Like, Raymond, he's just there. It's probably like a cursing and a blessing to him that he's able. I wouldn't call him a god. Like,
he's the Holy Spirit.
Okay, well,
think about it.
That's not my problem.
He's not there, and then he's gone. Boom.
That's all right. You guys have fun with that.
All right.
But anyway, Raymond was there, and then we decided we're gonna go to Tiago's house. So we went over there. Tiago was just like, "Oh, cool. We're here," and I'm like, "Yeah, let's go to Shoppers." And at Shoppers, we bumped into my friend Leah. I went to elementary school with her. She was actually my first crush. Huh?
The one that I met.
Did you
had
meet?
The dog.
Oh yeah, you went to her house actually. Yeah, I got fish from her. Yeah, no, she's one of my friends. We've known each other for a while. Yeah, she's one of like my older friends, you know. Like Nick is one of my he's my oldest friend, I'd say, because we've been best friends for as long as I can remember. And Leah, we were like best friends in grade 7 and 8, kind of. But, like, best friends in, like, a fuck you way. Like, I hate you. And, like, we would never say, I like you to each other. You know? Like, we would never say that we were friends. We would always say that we hate each other. But we always hung out. Yeah, it was one of those things. And now we look back on it and we're like, oh, that was funny.
Alright,
I don't know.
Story.
So, yeah, we found her and was like, oh, you want to come chill? And she's like, yeah, sure, come chill. And then, I don't remember how, but Ryan and Caitlin came, and we had, like, this whole roster of people, and we were sitting in Tiago's backyard, and had a fire going.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Leah, because we were catching up and shit, because we hadn't talked for a while. This was the day that, like, I talked to her after years of not talking to her. Uh-huh. So, we started talking about piercings, and she was like, oh, would you ever want to get, like, a piercing? And I'm like, oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I think eventually I want to get my ear pierced or something. And she's like, oh, why don't we do that right now? And I'm like,
huh?
wait, like right now? And she's like, yeah, why not? I'm like, okay, sure, we'll do it right now. So, it took a few minutes for me to actually process that it was actually happening because with a group like that, you go, I'm getting my ear pierced right now. Everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Like, this is a thing that's happening, and
like,
if you're okay with it, we're okay with it.
Knowing you, like, everyone's like, let him do it.
Yeah, so, Tiago found a sewing needle.
Oh, fuck, I thought you went to professional.
No. We were in Tiago's backyard, outside, on the cold floor. They lied me down on the cold floor. They had a sewing needle.
Yeah.
I can't remember if they put it in hot water or boiled it or put it in like a thing and put it over the bonfire.
Yeah.
I don't
to sterilize it.
I don't know if they actually sterilized it or not, to be honest. It's kind of a blurry night. Because what happened was he gave me a cold piece of meat, like a sausage, like one of those Portuguese things, and I used that to numb my ear. And because, you know, it was me getting a piercing in Tiago's backyard, everybody was like recording, right? And everybody was recording with the fucking flash.
Yeah.
So I don't really remember a whole lot of it other than feeling really like it wasn't painful. It was just really uncomfortable because feel this earlobe.
Yeah.
It's thick. It's pretty. They couldn't get it through. Leah was pushing as hard as she possibly could, and she could not get it through my ear. She ended up getting through a few times, but because they didn't have the thing where you bring it through, they ended up missing like 4 different times. So by the end of the night, I had 5 different holes in my ear. Only one of them went through to the other side. Yeah, it actually turned out really good.
Yeah.
But let me finish this. I blacked out I think 3 times because my eyes were like dilating apparently. And like, there's a video.
Oh my god!
There's a video of them trying to get it through, but there's no video of it actually getting through. Caitlin is the one that actually got it through. So technically, Caitlin pierced my ear.
Whoops.
Yeah. So she just like pushed as like hard as she could, and eventually like it got through. But I do remember passing out like 3 times because I just. Like, it was something about feeling really nauseous because, like, there was a thing going through my ear, and that was really uncomfortable. I wasn't used to that. Plus, all the flashlights, like, going past my eyes constantly, and, like, I don't remember passing out, but when I think back to it, I just remember blinking for long periods of time, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Like, I would blink, and then I would wake up, and, like, something would be different, right? So I was just laying on the floor letting that happen. And eventually they got it through, and eventually they got something to keep it in place, which was Tiago's mom's earring. Which was one of those, I have a fucking picture of it. It's a earring that had was connected to a chain that went down like this and a big hoop. So I look like a gay pirate.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, you've seen that?
Yeah. You're like, yeah.
That was the day I got my piercing. And Tiago was like, oh, cool, but fucking, I don't know what Tiago was thinking, because he was just like, well, I need that back, and I'm like, you're gonna fucking take this out of my ear right now, right after, it, like,
just fucking,
and, like, it was so weird, like, just having that thing hanging down, like, with the weight of that
feeling.
It was so weird to, like, it felt like there was something in my ear, because there was, and I couldn't get it out, because it was just there, right? So we walked, me, Leah, and a few other people, we walked all the way from Tiago's house to Shoppers on Lawrence, a 24-hour one, to go get a stud and like some of the antibacteria thing to like clean it up and shit, yeah. So...
Were you bleeding a lot?
Yeah, like I bled quite a bit. There was a bit of blood, and we walked all the way to Shoppers, and we finally got a stud as well as the cleaning shit, and then we went back to Tiago's. But on the way back, I was like, guys, this kind of hurts. I'm gonna smoke.
Yeah.
So I got high. And that was both the best idea and the worst idea, because I kind of forgot how I work when I'm high.
Yeah.
Basically, I was thinking about the piercing, so all I felt was the piercing. But the second I thought about something else, because I know I get easily distracted, I feel like when I'm in that state, I'm like super aware of myself, and I know exactly like, oh, I can distract myself by thinking of this, so I'm going to do that. And I don't even think about the other, like, you know how it's like, don't think about your grandma in the shower. And when you say that,
it just happens.
All you can think about is your grandma in the shower. When I'm high, I feel like I get so stupid that I'm like, don't think about your grandma in the shower, and I legit don't think about my grandma in the shower.
Okay.
It's amazing. It's like one of, I think, my best qualities I have with myself when I'm like that. So all I had to do really was like be like, don't think about the piercing, and I didn't feel it at all.
Can we name the podcast "Don't Think About Your Grandma in the Shower"?
Yeah, sure. Don't think about your grandma in the shower, guys.
Everyone,
I bet you're thinking about your grandma in the shower.
You fucking dirty pieces of shit. How can you fucking think about your grandma in the shower? That poor old woman.
Hey, guys.
You're just thinking about her saggy tits, you fucked up piece.
Guys, focus on your
weirdo.
breathing. Doesn't that feel
now
weird?
they're
Now?
all just thinking about their fucking grandmas now, bro. Fuck.
But doesn't that feel weird, like when you say focus on your, because it's an involuntary thing, and then when you actually think about it,
How are you making me do this, man?
yeah, and now you start to feel like short of breath.
It's like a magician. All right, I want everyone to think about their grandma. Everyone's like, "Oh, come on, man." Now focus on your breathing. Whoa. That's a fucking dope ass magic trick.
All right, but this story is not yet over, Dan.
Oh shit. Okay.
Are you ready for the ending?
Yeah, let's go.
I get back to Tiago's house, and I think Leo went home, and I was just like basically with Raymond and Ryan and maybe Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I get there, and Tiago's like, I go to the bathroom, and like this is basically one of my only memories of that night. And Tiago comes in and is like he's super tired, like his eyes are like almost shut because we took way longer than we were supposed to, and he's just like, "Where the fuck is my mom's earring?" And I'm like, dude, I'm so high right now. And he's just like, "Fuck this." And he goes and asks someone else, and he gets it eventually. I don't know, but yeah, we got the stud in there.
Did it hurt when he had to take it out and then put it back in?
I didn't feel anything.
Remember?
I don't know.
That's the good thing. You
Yeah, no, that was probably a smart idea on my part. I probably should have drank instead, but I didn't have any alcohol. And, this was like a few years ago.
You ever seen That's My Boy?
Yeah, but
on the part where Adam does it to his son, he puts the earring in him. He's like, I don't have an earring. He's like, this is my lucky earring that your mother gave me. And he's like, just hold on a second. He puts it in a fucking chokehold, and then he puts the earring in it, and he's like, and he puts it in. He's like, boom. And he's like, boom. There it's in, and he fucking pours liquor on it, and he's like, he screams because it hurts so much.
Yeah. No, that's my piercing story pretty much. I just went to sleep. I woke up. I tried not to sleep on the piercing.
Yeah.
And I went back to my dad's house. Worst idea, because immediately my nana's like, "What are you, gay?" My dad's like, "I'm not even gonna talk to you." So that was.
Yeah, I don't know how my dad reacted about my piercings.
Yeah. That was a time. What a time to be alive.
I thought my dad was gonna get pissed off at me with my nose piercing. He didn't. I was surprised.
Yeah. I just noticed you have a nose piercing.
I've had one, bro.
Yeah.
I had one, bro. My fucking nose piercing was a bitch because I had one right after I finished high school. So like during summer, I went with Raymond, Kurt, and I can't remember. I think it was just them two or maybe another person. Or we went to the fucking piercing place, and you know how I am. I'm sick. I didn't cry like a little bitch. Yeah, my eyes watered because right when they put it in, but it didn't hurt that much actually. To me, I'm kind of good with pain, so it didn't hurt me that much. And I went, and it was all good and shit. And then right when I got to school, culinary school, there's a rule where there's like no facial piercings allowed.
Oh.
And I was like, oh fuck me. So I like tried hiding it, but I still had it in. And I think I did it for at least like a month or two, and until they were actually like, okay, no, you need to take your piercing off. Like, I'm not gonna give you I'm not gonna give you another warning. It's like, if you come back into class with your piercing, you're not gonna be able to cook. And I was like, oh fuck me. So I took it out and I put it in a baggie. And when I was finished the day, when I went to try to put it back in, I don't know, but it wasn't allowing me to put my piercing back in my fucking nose. And I got so pissed off, and I was like, fuck it, and I had to take it off, and I didn't have a piercing, and then it was right when I finished school, like the week of my last week of school. So like, I didn't know if I was gonna pass, so I didn't know if I was gonna actually get the piercing, because I'm like, if I didn't pass and I get my piercing, then that means I gotta take off my piercing again. So I was like, I don't want to pay fucking 3 times in a row, you know? So I had to make sure I was gonna pass, and like I did this thing. I spoke to my teacher, my chef, and he was like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna fail you," because like he failed me in my other one, because he's like, "Oh, I only failed you by 1%. That must have been a mistake. Don't worry, I'll fix your grade." And I was like, "Okay."
Oh, sick.
So then I went to get my piercing, and I'm like, I fucking hope this guy actually did it, because I'm gonna get pissed off that he forgot, and then I'm just gonna like, motherfucker, you know. So Oh, boys, he did it, and then I was good, and now I got a nose piercing. So yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a nose piercing. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get another piercing other than this one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I never want to get a professional piercing because
Why?
I don't think I'd
Safer.
ever. I know it's safer, but like
You want that story?
No. It's not that I want the story. I just feel like I would never go and plan to go get a piercing.
Oh, just
if I'm gonna get a piercing, it's gonna be like
a really
oh yeah,
stupid drunk night where they're like, let's
yeah,
go close your nose.
Because there's nothing in me that really wants to get a piercing. Really, like there's a part of me that really wants to get a tattoo, so I'm obviously gonna go get one of those. Yeah. Like I'm probably gonna get it professionally done.
No, just let someone fucking do it, yo. Let me do it. Let me make your tattoo.
I know a guy that like just kind of does it.
You know, you can buy a fucking tattoo thingy machine off like Amazon. I saw a video.
Oh yeah,
of a fucking kid. No. There's a video of a kid. I don't know how I'm pretty sure he's under 16.
Okay.
And he went online to buy a fucking tattoo machine. And he bought it. And like he was practicing and shit on like paper, and he was like, okay. And he started fucking doing it. He's like, okay, I'm gonna tattoo myself, guys. And he fucking starts tattooing himself. And I couldn't stop dying laughing. I'm like, this kid bought a fucking tattoo machine. Just tattoo himself. Like, can you imagine going to school? Aren't you like 14? How'd you get to tattoo with your parents' permission? He's like, oh, I bought it online and I just did it myself. Oh fuck, like, you know, like, can you imagine?
Oh.
Next thing you know, there's a whole bunch of group of kids starting to come into school and they all got tattoos and the kid's doing a business. He's like, yo, like $50 for a tattoo, yo.
I swear, I remember one of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say who because this like is kind of dumb. He tried to give himself a tattoo in class.
Like with a stick and poke thing?
No, with a straight up like
machine, bro.
No. He was using like a knife or like scissors, right? And he just started like cutting. Yeah, he started like cutting into his arm, and he was like making like a small, like a really tiny one, right? And then he was about to use an ink from a pen, and then he was just like, wait a minute.
This is like really bad for you.
Wait a minute. And then he searched it up if the ink that they used for tattoos was the same that they used in like pens. And he found out it was no. And he was like, oh, thank God. I for a second I was like, shit. That would have been
scary. Now he just has a scar.
No, I don't think it's scarred. I think it was like...
did he poke himself or he actually was cutting through his fucking...
It was really small and really light. I don't remember exactly like how it was, but like... It was like really... Like, it was really small.
That's funny. I can just imagine him putting a fucking belt in class in his mouth. He's like,
no, he was just chilling. He was just, hey, I carved an X into my hand once, like no, for fun.
Like with a knife?
It was no with a pencil. Yeah, I did it with a pencil. I was like, it's just on my hand. You could barely see it. I didn't think it was gonna scar. I was just kind of playing in English class because I was really bored, so I started like drawing on my hand, but then I cut a little bit, and I was like, let's just keep going.
That's fun. Can you imagine being a teacher and see your kid fucking... He's in class.
I know that sounds really messed up, but to be fair...
It wasn't.
It didn't really hurt that much. Like, I was just kind of like...
Maybe you like pain.
No, that's not it.
Like, I knew a kid who was into pain. It was fucking weird.
Like,
elementary school, I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want to expose him. But I remember, one of my friends remembers seeing this too. He'd always say that he didn't feel pain or something. I call it bullshit.
Not naming any names, but Ryan got...
No, it's not Ryan. I've never seen Ryan do that. But
yeah,
it was in elementary school.
Because he fucking...
Oh, he does that shit too?
No, he's just a beast.
Oh,
he
really?
just doesn't fucking... I feel like he could cut himself and be like... Oh, whoops. Looks like I dropped my monster condom that I used for my magnum dong.
But like, bro, fuck. Remember this kid always used to be like, I don't feel pain. Like, he used to be kind of like emo-ish. He's like, I think he's still kind of... I don't feel pain. And I think he like fucking like let us punch him or some shit. And he's like, I didn't feel that. Like, he punched himself. He's like, I didn't feel that. And then I think he fucking goes to the fence, and you know those sharp areas, and he fucking like stabs himself.
Alright.
And he fucking squirts out his blood, and he starts like sucking on it. He's like, that's good. I didn't feel that. I was like, what the fuck? And then he brought a fucking knife one time.
This sounds cringy.
Yeah, and then I think he fucking cut open his thumb, and he's like, I didn't feel that. I don't feel pain.
I did like really stupid shit like that in elementary school. Like there was this one time, all my friends were into Attack on Titan, and I decided to watch a few episodes of it. And you know how have you ever watched it?
I've seen like the first episode.
Okay, well there's a part where the dude like bites his hand like that, and like you see like the blood come out, and he becomes a Titan.
Yeah.
So
guy.
I just started joking around.
Hey guys,
I went to Nick. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna become a Titan," and fucking did it, and blood legit came out. Like I bit so hard onto my hand, and like there was this funny joke that like it wasn't funny. Like it was one of those things where it's like, this is not the play, you know. Like this is not.
You didn't meant to go like this.
No. I meant to do it.
No, but you didn't think the blood was gonna like.
No, I knew I was hoping the blood would come out because as like the joke, but like it's one of those jokes where it's like, this is funny, but really it shouldn't be. Like it shouldn't be fun. Like I was watching a streamer, you know Lobos?
No.
Shout out to Lobos. He's a fucking sick streamer. He's basically the only streamer I watch. There was this one time where a bunch of people were donating money and left a comment saying, "This is my dinner for tonight. Hope you enjoy, Lobos." And he's like, "No, guys, stop. Just no.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Like, I'm gonna turn off my donation box." And yeah, like it's one of those jokes, right? So like it was this one where I just kept going, "I'm gonna turn into a Titan," and then Nick would just be like, "Stop!"
Wait, you kept doing it too?
Yeah, I kept doing it. I did it multiple times.
Your hand's like fucking gonna fall. It's like a piece of meat just falling up. Hey guys, look, it's swinging around everywhere.
And there'd be other times where like Nick and I and whoever else would just be sitting or whatever. I still do this from time to time as like the inside joke, but I'd be like it'd just be silent, and all of a sudden just start beating the shit out of my fucking knee and be like, "Stupid fucking knee," and Nick would just be like, "What are you doing? Stop!" And like I would just like start like pummeling my knee like full strength, like leaning like straight into it. Yeah, that's a mirror. Yeah, no, like it was just not. It's not a good joke, but it was like funny for some reason. Just like oh my god, I have so many fucking stupid.
We should just do story time. Bro.
Let's do a segment. Let's do a quick segment. This is gonna be a one-time segment, but I'm gonna name off as many times as I can. Nick injuries I've had.
Nick injuries?
Yeah, where Nick has injured me.
Oh, okay.
Because they're pretty fucking good. What should the theme be for Nick injuries?
Is there like a rock? Like
no, I don't think we have that. I wish we did.
Guys, we're still accepting people who want to make beats for us. For free. We'll shout you out.
Let's do
we still want to do the Christmas on Flight 77.
Let's do
Dude, I went to karaoke last week.
Yo, I've been wanting to go to karaoke. I've been trying to convince my friends to go to karaoke with me.
Next time if I go, I'll tell you about it.
Bro, tell me.
But we went super late. Like we went like we picked up my friend like at 11 and we came back home like at 4. I
always go like super late.
Alright. No, bro, it was like fun, and then towards the ending I was like, yo, let's just do some stupid freestyle beats. And we went on the thing and we're like, oh, freestyle beats, and then went and we were just fucking like dissing we started dissing like old friends that like aren't friends anymore. And we were like that like basically betrayed us. Like, oh fuck you, man, you know, like why are you such a bitch? And then there's one where I started fucking when the beat was fire, and I started saying like I started like rapping like as if I was a pedophile.
Oh.
I was like, you know, it's like I'm not allowed to be 10 feet away from a fucking park, you know, like shit like that. And I was like, I'm gonna bust on a kid's face. The police gonna come on me and I'm gonna bust on his face. Shit too.
Those are some good rhymes.
Next time you come, I'll try to do it again. I made a burger one too. I was like, let me get a burger with no pickles.
Oh, dude, I used to fucking have this song. I can't remember how it goes, but my friend in elementary school, Felipe, always used to sing it. Yeah, and
shout out to Felipe.
Yeah, sure. But like, we always used to be like, I feel like it's from something. I feel like he stole this from somewhere.
Yeah.
But he'd always be like, I want a cheeseburger with fries and lettuce. What's that from?
It's from a fucking rap video. Those like, dude, prank social experiments. We're gonna do social experiments of this guy rapping the whole menu order.
Oh.
So like, I swear it's like, I think it's like the McDonald's one or some shit like that. Where he's like, I want a steam with lettuce and hold the fries on the number 2 like that, right?
Yeah, it sounded like that. But like, I didn't know it was from a thing. Like, there's so many things I didn't know were things. Like,
I saw this stupid fucking video where it's like Uber driver experiment raps to his customers.
I want to see Stuber.
What the fuck is that?
Stuber is this new movie coming out. I think it might already be out. I'm not sure, but it's starring Kumail Nanjiani as an Uber driver. It's like it's a comedy.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. Fucking, I love Kumail. Can I just say, I love Kumail Nanjiani. Like, as you like Adam Sandler,
yes,
I love Kumail Nanjiani. Whenever he's in anything, I always get really excited. Like, like, he's so funny. He's so funny. I love his voice, too. His voice is like music to my ears. Anyway, Nick injuries.
Alright, go.
The first Nick injury I can really remember was on my birthday, and it was, I said something like stupid shit or something, and we were at my trailer, right? And
you had a trailer?
Yeah, I still have a trailer.
That's really white.
Yeah. So anyway,
I wish I had a trailer.
we're at my trailer, and we were around like the boat docks, and I said something stupid, or like I probably like hit him or something, and then ran away, and then he started running towards me, and then jumped, but forgot that momentum was a thing, so he couldn't control himself, and he just kind of fell on top of me, like he tackled like. He was running so fast that when he jumped, he couldn't stop himself. Okay, so he just fucking like fell on me. Because Nick is like really like he can run pretty fast.
Tell the to the viewers, Nick is like a young Terminator.
Pretty much.
He's basically a young fucking Terminator. He's like Arnold mixed up that new Terminator guy that's coming out, the new Terminator movie.
They're making a new one?
Yeah, it actually looks decent.
I want to watch all of them. So I watched the first one when I was younger. Probably too young.
The newest, like I don't think it's a remake, it was kind of shit.
I watched the second Terminator, which was
where you were like, we were talking about
yeah. I really liked that one. That one was sick. I have to watch what is it called? Salvation. That's the third one, and then there's Genesis, which came out not too long ago. It was on Amazon Prime, so I'll watch that.
That one was basically everything after I think the second one were all shit. That's what
I've heard that as well, but I still kind of want to watch them.
Watch the new trailer. It looks really good because they use the original actress of the
Sarah Connor.
Yeah, she's like it looks really good. Like what's the face? There's like a new Terminator. It's cool. Like it's mixed with like that old Terminator, like that robot. You know, the one that's like a skeleton type face. Mixed with the cop that's like liquid. So they like mix those two together. And the actor who's doing that guy, he played Ghost Rider in the
Nicolas Cage.
No, not Nicolas Cage. In the shows.
Oh, I haven't seen
Agents
it.
of Shield.
I haven't seen it.
He plays the one that rides the fucking muscle car. That one was fucking sick. A Spanish dude.
Cool.
He's sick. But yeah, he does it, and then they show Arnold's back too. But he's like super old too. And like Sarah Connor's like, why are you helping me? He's like, because I know what she's been through. He's like, oh, because I was her once, I think. I don't know. It looked really interesting. Yeah, she fucking like, the Terminator's like trying to kill this lady and this kid, and then like she fucking drives, and like, it's like a cool slow motion where like like it's like a drift, and then she gets out of her car like that while the car's still drifting, and it drifts behind her, and she's like, and she's got like a fucking grenade launcher. She fucking blows the shit out of the Terminator, like, and she's like, "Get in,
come with me if you want to live."
No, she's not speaking like that. She's like hella old though.
No. She low key the plot twist. She's the new Terminator.
I think that's what it's kind of going for.
Is it?
I don't know, but
like she's a robot.
I might think that she's kind of like it kind of seems like she's taking what happened to her when she was younger. like in the first movie.
Yeah.
Like she's doing Arnold's job, but like you go to the like they go to a cabin and Arnold's there. But
She's
Arnold
fucking-
looks hella old though now. He's like grizzly, but he still looks fucking sick.
He's like, but Sarah Connor, like in the second movie at least, like she's a fucking badass. Like she, she killed a dude like with a stick, like a guard. She escaped from like a mental institution in the second movie, and just like with a stick, one hit to the head, and then just, like kicked him in the face, and then left. Like she literally, without Arnold and the kid going to save her, she could have escaped if she wanted to. Like, she's so badass. She's sick.
She's old now. She's so old.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who plays her in the Genesis one?
Who?
The girl from Game of Thrones. The
Daenerys?
Is that her name?
The Dragon Lady?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
She plays her.
Emilia Clarke, I think her name is.
Yeah, she plays her. And
cool.
People do not like that at all. People do not like that at
Oh,
all.
yeah, that's fair.
It's weird.
It is kind of weird, but you know, that's
bullshit.
that's a shame.
They try to like bring back. They do like a time travel thingy where like Arnold goes back in time and he basically meets his young version. So like he goes to the scene where like where he's like, I need your glasses and your jackets.
I need your glasses and your
he goes
and
there
your motorcycle.
and he fucking fights him, and then and they use like CGI to make him look extremely young and it looks kind of funky.
I like how they did Sam L. Jackson and Captain Marvel.
Sure, I haven't seen Captain Marvel.
Oh my god!
A lot of people that saw it told me it was shit, and I'm a big like nerd, so like
I'm a pretty big nerd as well, and honestly, I didn't hate it. Like in terms of Captain Marvel, and in terms of like the writing of the movie, it wasn't exactly amazing.
People told me the scrolls were good in the movie. That they're not.
Yeah.
That fucking turned me off right away. That's why I was like, I don't even feel like watching it.
It's different.
It turned me off.
It's different.
Like, how can you make the fucking scrolls good guys, and why are you bringing them so fucking early? Like, man, they could have just saved them for fucking, like, if they wanted to do Secret Wars, just like in the fucking comics, that would have been amazing, because then that would have been better.
I think that, like, okay, I watched Spider-Man Far From Home.
I saw it too, it was so good.
Dude, the ending.
Bro!
Did you see it?
Dude!
Okay, no spoilerino. No spoilerino.
No spoiling.
It's still fresh. Captain Marvel, fuck you. If you haven't seen it, we're gonna talk about that, like, on the show,
we
probably.
can talk about 30 minutes, because remember last time we missed the 30 minutes, and we could just add 30 minutes to this.
Yeah, whatever, sure.
Okay.
Super long episode. But, like, Captain Marvel, if you haven't seen it by now, go fuck yourself. We're gonna talk about it a little bit.
I haven't seen it, so I don't care. You can tell me.
Yeah, so, basically, like, it's about how she
becomes Captain Marvel.
No. Like, she,
It's not an origin story?
It is an origin story. Have you seen Fantastic Four?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know?
The OG one?
Yeah.
The one with Chris Evans as
as
Human Shark.
Yeah. You remember how, like, they went to space and, like, there was, like, a supernova thing that, like, that gave them all powers? That basically happened to her, except even though there was one other dude standing right beside her, it didn't trigger him. And I don't know. The movie's kind of weird, but like, it's about how she's like super fucking strong, but the Kree dude was like trying to control her and like take her powers by like erasing her memory and saying, "Oh yeah, you're one of us, you're a Kree," but she's actually human.
She just got her powers.
She got her powers because of some other. But like as a human, she strived to be like the best. It's kind of like.
So she thinks she's an alien the whole time?
Yeah, she thinks she's an alien, but then she finds out that she's actually a human who went missing, and like she has like this best friend who like misses her and stuff. Yeah. And she thought like the Kree were the good guys and the Skrulls were the bad guys. But then the Skrulls is like, yeah, no, they tricked you. So you're gonna help us. So yeah. Also, spoiler alert. I love basically the best part of that whole movie is how Sam L. Jackson. He loses his eye because of the cat.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I haven't seen... Wait, so...
So you know how he has an eye patch?
Yeah.
In this movie, he doesn't have an eye patch. He has both his eyes. So the cat in that movie...
There's a cat?
Yeah, have you not seen the trailer? There's a cat, but it's not really a cat. He actually opens his mouth and he's a huge octopus monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he scratches Nick in the eye, and that's how
he loses his eye.
Yeah, it's literally like a quick thing.
Lame.
It's so funny. No, it's worth. I think it was
funny,
perfect.
That funny?
I think it was perfect. Like
I'll watch that.
That was the best part of the movie. That there was that. there's been memes.
I've seen a lot of memes.
The only meme that I can like, because like I don't even know if it counts as a meme. I just saw it on Instagram, and this is basically the best representation for how I feel about the movie. Mm-hmm. It's like Spider-Man, parents die, and Uncle Ben dies, so he feels like he needs to be stronger. Batman, his parents die, so he's like, I need to take vengeance. Yeah. Captain Marvel, she loses a game of baseball.
Really?
Or like she's told that like baseball is like for boys or something.
Fuck you.
Pretty everyone. Well, like but this is when she was younger and just human, right? So it makes sense for her character that she strives to be the best, and then even like
and cocky.
Lately, yeah, okay. The only thing I really don't like about her character is she is a little cocky. Like, she's a little like sassy, and I feel like
do you got something for me?
I feel like it doesn't really work for her exactly.
Yeah.
It works for Iron Man because he's like a billionaire and shit, right? He's a billionaire and he can do whatever he wants.
And he's got a lot of demons and problems that kind of make it okay because he's alcoholic.
Well, they didn't really show that in the movies, which is kind of disappointing. Not really.
Yeah, did you not see the second one where he got super fucking drunk and shit, and
he got super drunk, but like that's basically the only time that happens ever.
So they kind of show that he's like a broken man.
No. I liked Iron Man's arc. He had the best arc in the whole series. That could have been Thor, but whatever. We're not going to talk about that. Captain Marvel, I understand why it would make sense to make her sassy, and I understand why that should work. But for some reason, it's just it's kind of annoying. Only because I feel like we haven't spent enough time with her yet for her to just be like
whatever. You don't like how she's just like straight up right there and then.
Yeah, like she's too dry.
Like she should grow into it.
Yeah, she needs to like develop something first, and then we can kind of just be like, oh yeah, it's Captain Marvel. But right now, instead of her doing that, she just kind of was like,
I'm cocky, bitch.
Fuck it. I'm gonna I can kill anyone if I want to.
She's not even sticking. Fucking, she gets destroyed by Thanos in the Endgame.
Yeah,
like you know how she's like, how can she destroy everyone's ships and fuck up everyone?
That made me so happy. Endgame. Okay, I was pretty scared that they were gonna overuse her because they didn't. She was the one that went to go save Tony, but it made sense because really Nick Fury is the one that saved Tony because he called her.
Yeah.
Then she showed up. As you see in the end credits of Captain Marvel, she shows up and is like, where's Fury? And then they're like, we don't know where Fury is. I think he got snapped, but can you go find Tony and Nebula because they're out in space? So really, it wasn't she was just wandering around space and just found them. She actually went out and went to go find them. So I like that a little bit. And then she was like, gotta go. There's a bunch of other planets that same situation on Earth is happening. So I'm gonna go deal with that. You guys do whatever the fuck you want. Peace out. Then she comes back at the end, and she kind of acts as the if you've ever seen Lord of the Rings 3, Return of the King, you know the army that.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I love Lord of the Rings.
Star Wars.
The fucking what are they called? I don't remember.
It's a good guy.
Yeah, these like Gandalf comes over the hill like as they're losing the battle, and he's like, "We're coming and we're gonna help now," and that like turns the tide. That's basically what Captain Marvel does in the final battle of Endgame, and I don't mind that at all.
I didn't overuse her. You're right.
I really liked how they used her just enough for it to not be like,
not to be annoying.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I feel like, no, I don't even want to hear her voice.
I mean, to be fair, I could spend probably an entire hour podcast talking about how I hated Endgame. But
you hated Endgame?
Oh my fucking god.
Why?
Oh my god, really? You're asking what?
Okay, short enough.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Like they could have done more?
No, it was... You're telling me you had 3 hours, and in those 3 hours, most of what you did was just joke about everything else in the Marvel Universe, make things seem a little less important by going back in time and joking about them, making me feel like...
America's ass.
No. Fucking Hawkeye has absolutely no character because he goes from being a super badass killer, and then all of a sudden, just like in the snap of a finger, Black Widow's like, we have hope, and he's like, don't do that. don't give me hope. And then all of a sudden, he's just like right back to normal. Like they didn't do the character of Ronan any justice whatsoever.
They did not.
They
at all.
like the character development was not there.
They're like, let's just fucking snap forward to Japan and boom, there you
Yeah,
go.
they
We're
were
just
like-
gonna kill a bunch of Japs.
That whole scene was dumb. They like that
it was
so
cool. It was cool.
No,
but
that
it
was
wasn't worth it.
unnecessary. Completely like it didn't take any convincing for him. He basically was just like, okay, yeah, I'll come. I'll go right back into the character of Hawkeye. Like nothing separated him from the other movies. He went through that whole thing of being Ronin, but there was no impact. And also, yeah, most of the movie was a joke. Time travel, by the way, is the dumbest fucking thing you could ever do to a movie. If you don't establish a story with time travel already, you don't just jam it in there because then it's dumb. Okay? I could like they could have written it so much better where like instead of going back in time, they use like they find out like something like the stones go back to their original spots like because they
could erase
they break
whatever happened
or maybe like they don't break when Thanos uses them and they actually go after Thanos but he still has like armies and shit. Like that would be cool as well.
So
I don't know.
Basically, everyone who died stays dead, and they just kind of get revenge on it.
No, like I like that they brought everyone back. Like that was good, but they could have gotten to that in a different way. Like time travel was not the answer. I don't think.
But it's the easiest thing to do.
No, it's the easiest. It's not the best thing, and it's fucking stupid, and it made me scream at the theater because I hated it so much. It felt like
go as Thanos.
It felt like I went as Thanos. It felt like this whole MCU was coming to an end, and even like
what is it, Phase 4, right? Or we're going to Phase 5 or Phase 4?
I don't fucking know. But basically, Endgame was supposed to be like the end of all this, and Marvel movies are funny, yeah, but even with Ragnarok, which was really silly, and a lot of people didn't like that, I was okay with it because they timed the jokes a little bit properly. With this movie, there was nothing I could take seriously. When Black Widow died, I felt absolutely nothing.
I was like, oh fuck.
That was so dumb. Like how like
a soul for a soul.
No. When like just the image of Hawkeye and Black Widow running toward their deaths with smiles on their faces, being like, "No, I should die. No, I should die." It's like
family.
It's like it's like going to a restaurant and two people are poor and they're like, "I'll pay the pill."
Pay.
No, I'll pay the pill. No. That's what it was, and it was dumb, and I hated it. And there's so much about that movie that I just
Natasha,
hate so much.
Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, no, there's so much I hate about that movie, but
it was aight for me.
I think the last hour was everything I could have ever wanted. I'm not saying the movie was awful, even though that's what it sounds like when I'm saying. I get a little carried away whenever I talk about things that I don't appreciate, but
Avengers assemble.
Okay. I like that. I like how they saved that. Like I said, last hour of the movie, everything I could have ever asked for.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But I just wish that they could have gotten to that point a little better because I feel like they did not do anything a lot of justice very well. Also, they just kind of threw away like the whole arc for the Hulk.
Yeah, because the Incredible Hulk and then the actor change and that shit.
No. They threw away like the arc. Like what I'm saying is,
like
in the Incredible Hulk. In the Incredible Hulk, it starts with Banner and Hulk being kind of like he's scared of the Hulk, right? And then by the time Avengers comes around, he's like, I'm always angry, so he knows how to kind of control it a little bit better. Then we get to
kind of just spirals a bit.
Then we get to Ragnarok, where he's Hulk for the longest he's ever been, and he's in space, and he's like he doesn't know what's going on, and then he becomes Banner again, and he's like,
and
wow,
then Hulk
like
is going to come out and fucking.
No. He comes out again in Ragnarok, but like he was.
No. But during Infinity War, remember?
Yeah, no, I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
So like Banner, like he's all freaked out because Hulk took over. Like I think the exact line was. Usually I feel like we both have one hand on the steering wheel, but this time he had me like tied up and I was like screaming in the back of the trunk. And that was cool that Hulk took over for that long. I thought that was good. But then the next thing should have been
it was like Planet Hulk.
Separating the Hulk as a character and Banner as a character. I feel like that would have made more sense instead of making it Professor Hulk, because now Banner is just doing to Hulk what Hulk did to Banner in Ragnarok. He's taking over the Hulk's body. Even the Hulk, like he has a personality. He's a person. He's a separate character than Banner.
Have you just like in have you ever read or seen Planet Hulk?
No.
That's basically that's kind of where they got inspired from Ragnarok, like
Yeah.
that fighting place, because he was a warrior. But basically the whole time it's not Banner, it's just the Incredible Hulk. He even gets a wife and he has kids and they all die and shit. So like, and then he comes to Earth too.
And they were supposed to have Beta Ray Bill, but they didn't.
Yeah, I didn't have anybody.
Oh man, Beta Ray Bill. Like, I was kind of hoping that they were gonna do it, but now I'm kind of glad that they didn't, because I did like how they set. That was a good setup for Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, like the dual wielding for Thor at the end of it.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Oh my god, okay, I get it, Fat Thor. I get it. I just hate it so much.
I know, like, that's the one thing I know in the trailers. They make him look like, he's normal Thor, and when you watch the movie, you're like, what the fuck is this shit, man?
I understand. I understood why they made Thor fat and all depressed and stuff.
And shit,
yeah, I just...
Because he lost everyone.
No, but I just feel like that could have been,
better.
like... Yeah. I get that he's continuing on now. He's going to be in the Asgardians of the Galaxy. Get it? Asgardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. He's got more to do, so I'm not too mad about it. But I thought that was going to be the end for Chris Hemsworth. But
Turns out it's not.
Turns out it's not. So I'm a little bit more okay with it. But during the movie, seeing Fat Thor, because Thor is my favorite character in the entire MCU. I love Thor. Like, his arc from the first Thor movie to now, like, he's just gotten the most power ups. He's like, he's kind of like the Iron Man arc, right? Where Iron Man starts off as this arrogant, rich playboy billionaire philanthropist.
Yeah.
And then he goes in Endgame and he actually sacrifices himself for the entire world, right? Like, that's the biggest arc. He went from being so selfish to being so selfless.
Mm-hmm.
That's his arc. Thor started as being an arrogant prince who now understands things a lot better, but he does things a bit differently, and like he thinks a little bit differently, which is why I relate to him a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked his character. And then he went and did Fat Thor, which kind of...
It ruined it a bit for you?
It kind of backtracked on the whole arc. Instead of going like this, it went like this, and now it's going to zigzag back here, I think.
Yeah.
But I feel like it just didn't need that zigzag. I feel like he could have just been a very strong character that helped out a lot in that movie, but instead they...
He was just like the fool, the joke in the movie.
Yeah, he was
always like...
They made him into a joke.
Funny, yeah.
See, like, they did so many things in that movie that were just a joke. It was just a big fucking joke, and it made me really upset. So that's my thing with Endgame.
Yeah, but still, it's fucking sick. But Spider-Man, though, that movie was hella good. Extremely good. I liked it a lot.
I liked it as well. However,
that ending, though.
Okay.
No spoilers.
No spoilerino.
That ending.
No spoilerino. I will say one thing. So if you don't want to hear this, skip ahead. Let's say 10 seconds starting now.
You just edit it to be like, oh, skip to this thingy.
No. Okay, so right now, okay. Skip 10 seconds starting now. The title for the movie should have been Iron Man 4.
How's that spoiler?
I don't know. It's anything. So we're just not gonna. Yeah. So.
Iron Man 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was good. I liked it. I like how they took
Okay, no spoiler.
No. I'm just saying I like the way that they made Mysterio. That's all I'm saying.
You like that?
Like I like how they put their twist, like their modern twist on Mysterio.
It was interesting, but
because it's modern.
No, I get it.
Like they're trying to fit into.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it, but it kind of.
I wish it was more like comic.
No, it was like. Okay, again, you know what? Just skip to 1:15 if you don't want to hear this part, okay? I feel like Mysterio, I know his character, you know his character, we all know who he is, so why make the plot twist that he's evil? We all fucking knew that.
That's the thing, but there's a lot of people out there who are like, I'm a big Marvel fan, but they only know the movies.
Okay.
So they're like,
but I get that, but
Mysterio.
but
you know?
But don't do that. That's not doing it justice.
Well, you just wanted him to be straight in. Let's make him the bad guy.
Yeah, like show him being the bad guy right away. Like don't make it a plot twist because it's not surprising. I knew he was gonna be the bad. Anyway,
but think about it. It's not like it's more for like they're not trying to do it for us. It's more for like the kids, the families to come watch the movie.
I get
they don't really care about us that much. Or
they do care about us somewhat.
Somewhat in some cases, but think about it.
We have another minute about talking about this
just
movie.
like fucking Skrulls. Why would they make them the bad guy? I mean the good guy. They're fucking bad guy.
No, that's not.
Like I said, they could have saved up the movie. Then they could have went to Secret Wars.
No, but making the Skrulls a bad guy was like a plot twist for me because I thought that they were going to be the bad guys. But Mysterio, I knew he was going to be the bad guy, so why even do that?
The thing is, I thought they were actually going to keep him to be the good guy.
I thought that for a second too.
Because I was like, I hope they don't do that because I'm like, I think it's just stupid because sometimes Marvels make some dumbass mistakes.
20 seconds.
So. But whatever, I'm cool with the movie. It was pretty good. I liked it.
I like J.K. Simmons.
Yes. I was like,
best return.
I remember you telling me about it, and my family wants to leave. I'm like, no.
All right. 5 seconds. All right, you know what? 3, 2, 1, and we're not talking about it anymore.
What are we talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. I don't know.
Spider-Man.
Oh, I guess we can't edit this anymore because
we kind of just said it.
We kind of just said exactly the time
when to talk about it.
You know what? No editing. Fuck it. Whatever. Or maybe I'll edit it so much that I say that it's the other time, but in reality,
but then you actually fool them and you start letting them listen to
my god,
this is the spoilers.
This is so dumb.
That'd be mean. No, we won't do that to you guys. We like you guys. I don't want to say love, but we like you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate.
Yeah.
We admire
our listeners,
our acquaintance listeners, persons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just for fun.
I stretched and that felt pretty great. Oh, I just cracked my back and that also felt pretty great. Oh, you're cracking your neck now? Alright. I swear, you're gonna die in my house one day. Like, you're gonna snap your neck.
My dad used to say that to me all the time when I
You're gonna snap your neck. I'm not gonna know what the fuck. Like, I'm gonna know what to do.
Okay?
But I'm just gonna be like, well, do I keep recording?
So I call 911?
No, I would know what to do. Cause
call 911 and record the whole situation.
I would call 911 and I would vice you.
You'd vice me?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
If you get a spinal injury, you vice someone.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they don't fuck up their back even more.
So you're gonna podcast the whole thing. Even going to the hospital, hear everything. So Danny, how you feeling?
Yeah, like I don't know.
But yeah, my dad used to tell me that shit all the time. He'd hate it when I cracked my neck. He's like, "You're gonna kill yourself one day." I was like, "Maybe that's the plan, bro. Maybe I wanna die. Fuck you. I wanna keep cracking it."
Quick change of topic. So, Danny.
Hi.
Are you working on the A&D shirt?
I can.
Okay. Oh wait, there's something. I don't know. I think I sent it to the group chat back when I was still in it. I need to talk to you about something, but they can't know yet. So I'm gonna. It's a little surprise is gonna happen, guys, and it's gonna happen. I don't think next week, but the week after, and it's gonna be. Probably a good surprise. We'll see how you comment to see if it's a good surprise or not. We'll get to it when we get there.
We'll kill ourselves on live stream. Surprise! You do me, I do you. It's not like, suicide. We get into heaven.
It's like Kick-Ass. It's like, no, you remember Kick-Ass when he said that on the news it said that it was going to be like the face reveal, but it turned out that they were just like beating him to death with a bat.
we're gonna hire some people to beat.
I'm just saying
cool,
like, that would be that situation where we're like, oh yeah, special thing, tune in guys, and then they start
face reveal.
They start watching, and it's just like
us getting
hung. Like we're just like we're both on our knees with like guns to our head.
They got fucking machetes.
They're like, any last words, and we're just like
AD for life battle. Cuts our head off.
Or no, even better, it's just like cuts to the live stream and it's just Saw's face going, "You want to play a game?" And it's just us and like the fucked up like super death trap.
Can you imagine if we put our lives into that and we're like, "This is how we're getting views, guys. So let's hope we don't die." Everyone tune in next week to find out if we live or if we die.
All right, so if I'm not mistaken, we had about 40 minutes show last time.
It was like 30 something, 35, 40 around there.
Yeah, so around 40. So I guess we could end this at an hour 20. Yeah. Not because I want to end this. I'm having a great time, actually.
Pretty good.
This has been a pretty good time. But I do, however, need to take a shit. So the last thing I wanted to just address really quick.
Make a poop song.
Rip in peace, Cameron Boyce, I think his name is.
Cameron Boyce. Bryce.
I'm not a huge fan of doing that, but I think we're gonna start doing that.
Oh, that sucked though. Like for real, like that kid. He was young. He was already. No, he's 20.
Yeah, he's 20.
He was 1 year older than us.
He's around our age, so you know.
That really sucked. And it was, it just sucks. I saw it watching him do Jesse. That show was sick.
I never watched him in anything except for Grown Ups, but
Grown Ups.
The only
Adam Sandler even posted about it. That made me sad because Adam had to post it.
I didn't know him. I don't think he really did much for me. However, I do understand. It was kind of sad. Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
He could have done stuff, but he will not anymore.
Could have been the next president. Next president,
Yeah, it's always sad when we lose anyone, really.
Yeah. Not when we die though. Not when we die. When me and you die.
Oh, I probably wouldn't get sad if I died, but
Yeah, same.
No.
Guys, when I die, don't get sad.
No. I mean, like, if I die, I won't get sad because I don't know if
I'm talking about like other people.
Because I won't be alive to be sad. No. I feel like if I died, a lot of people would be sad.
Yo, guys, if I die, don't be sad.
If I die, try to be as least sad as possible. I've told many people that I want my funeral to be a good time.
Dude, hell yes. There's a fucking dope-ass band at the Canada Day at Downsview Park, and they were ripping that shit up. It was they're like, it was a black band, and they were kind of like dressed like if they were like, what was it, like disco era?
Yeah.
And they had some dope-ass clothes, and they were playing good songs and singing and everything. And I was like, dude, they're fucking killing it. Like, the whole time, I was just like yeah, I was like,
I'm killing that shit. I'm killing that shit.
They were like singing some dope ass songs, like their own version of some funk, like yeah, and I was like, dude, when I die, I want them to be at my fucking funeral, like jamming the fuck out of those guitars, man, because they were funky as hell.
Yeah,
bro, that's what I want.
I want some sick fireworks. I want people to tell I don't want
tell stories.
If there's a eulogy for me, I don't want it to be oh, he was cool. I'm sorry we lost him or whatever.
Be honest with me. Don't fucking lie to my face. If you thought I was a piece of shit, I want you to go to my funeral and be like, Danny was a piece of shit.
Okay, but I don't want somebody who thinks I was a piece of shit to be talking at my funeral.
I want everyone to be dead ass honest with me, yo. No, I want to hear that from the heavens. I'm like, yeah, I see you.
I think I would get either get Nick or probably my parents or someone to speak at my funeral.
I'm just gonna get a random midget.
Probably Nick, to be honest, because I feel like nobody in this world knows me better than Nick. And he'd be able to give the best representation of what my life was about, and he'd just be able to say
he was a weird guy. He's confused.
He'd just be he was my friend, and I'm sad he's gone and shit, but I do have a lot of good memories, unless he's been shitting me this whole time and he actually doesn't care.
Fuck Antonio. Dude, when I die, I think I'm gonna make a letter soon. Not because I'm gonna kill myself. I don't know, maybe. But like a letter of what I would say when I do die, and thank you for this and blah blah. And I need Adam Sandler to read it at my funeral. I need him to be there, and I want him to be like, so I don't want him to be sad. I want him to be happy, joy, the joy that he brought me as a kid, all the bad things that I went through, the shit that he made me be like, yo, my parents might be fighting and my dad might be banging on the door telling me he wants to murder me, but yo, Adam was there, and
that'd be pretty dope.
That's all I wanted.
Guys, here's the question of the day. I think we should start doing this. Leave a comment. If you're listening to this on Podbean. If you're not, then go to Podbean and leave a comment.
Or
go to Instagram and comment on I guess I'm going to post a
picture, yeah.
Yeah. So, if you could choose anyone to speak at your funeral or wedding or Or actually, no. Funeral
funerals.
and wedding. No, both of them. Like,
I would love fucking Adam Sandler to come.
like
on
you can
wedding.
choose. You can choose wedding or funeral, and just pick like anybody in the whole world to speak. I think I would love for Kumail Nanjiani to speak at my funeral.
Arnold, I need Arnold and Sylvester Stallone. Antonio.
You only get
Pretty
one.
cool guy.
You only get one pick. Only one
What if we
pick.
mix it together? You know, like
It would basically be like the same thing as if Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy had a child.
No, Miss Piggy, she's like.
No, have you never seen the fucking thing from Family Guy where it's like, Miss Piggy? I can't even do Kermit.
Miss Piggy.
Yeah. I don't think Junior's doing so good. and then it's just Junior, like it's just half, like he has two heads. He has like one frog head, one pig head that's just like limp, and he's like, kill me.
I think I could do the voice of Big Mouth. You're the man,
Oh no!
What's his face?
Hold up. You got it, baby. You're the man, Steve. You're the man, Steve. If it's none, lose your thumb. You want me to put my thumb in your urethra? What are you gonna do? And with that, we are ending this podcast because I need to take a shit.
Yeah.
Need to take a shit.
Take a shit.
I need to take a shit.
Take a shit.
I need to take a shit.
Take a shit.
Today we talked about comics because we're nerds.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna plant a bunch of ferns out in the backyard so you can see everybody, including you and me. We're gonna go to the sky and fly so high. We're gonna eat some things on the pie. We're gonna eat the pie and put it in our mouth. We're gonna go all the way to the south. South Pole, North Pole, everywhere is cool. Polar bear.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm not allowed to be 10 feet away from a park.
No pedophile talk. We're not about that. I think you're really in a sack of potatoes.
We're gonna talk about poop right now.
I have a few games in mind that we're gonna talk about in the next podcast. I forgot to mention on this podcast.
He's gotta take a poop.
Gotta take a poop.
He's gonna take a poop. It's gonna
Gotta
be
go to the
hard
bathroom.
one. It's gonna be a soft one.
I think it might be like a mixture of both. It's gonna be like a yeah boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
And when it falls, it's a yeah, boy.
Yeah, yeah boy.
Can you imagine every time he took a shit? Yeah, boy.
Yeah boy.
Imagine being in a public toilet.
Yeah boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah boy.
Adam Sandler, where you at, man? I need you to sing one of these songs. I need Adam Sandler on this show because I love him so much. Adam Sandler's on the show. He's gonna talk about a lot of shit. Yo, gonna do some blow. Maybe blow my brains out too. Yeah, I hate myself. I want to kill myself all the fucking time. Gonna write. You better come to my funeral. Yeah, come to my funeral. Come to my funeral probably like in 2 weeks or something.
Nah, he'll never come.
Did you listen to this episode of A&D all the way through and think that there was going to be a Marvel post-credit scene at the end of it? You're kind of correct. If a Marvel post-credit scene is the equivalent to me being a whiny little bitch. I'm going to apologize for not editing this episode as much as I wanted to. I want to put all the love and care I can into every episode of A&D, but unfortunately, personal issues come up, and I'm also working on a special other project that will be an A&D mini-series in the next few weeks, so look out for that. I would also like to apologize for the spoilerino Spider-Man Far From Home. If you haven't seen the movie and you listened to this episode and you weren't able to avoid the spoilerinos, all I can say is I am so sorry, and that's all. I'm going to make this exactly a minute, and then jerk off, and then go to sleep.